Good morning. We are just picking the last of our rosé today. Grenache and Rosé from Rosé Vineyard. We'll do a whole cluster press. Right now we're doing a little, making a little room for the rest of the grapes. Very light color, very little bit of skin contact. This will get about 2 or 3 hours, but at the end of the day, which will definitely bring a little more color out of the skins as we prep it.
And what you're seeing right now is essentially free-run juice from the Grenache going in here. And one of the absolute most amazing things about Harvest, little Grenache foam.
Should be on the plates of every Michelin-starred restaurant. For sure.
Absolutely. One of my favorite things about Harvest. It's just delicious.
So we'll press this off, then we'll drain it into a tank and let it settle overnight. Tomorrow we'll barrel it down and ferment it in these neutral barrels, which should be lined up somewhere over here, over there, ready to roll. And I don't know, 7-10 more days, it'll be rosé wine.
And right now we have a variety of format size barrels for different rosé. If you want to come and take a look.
It's true. Last time we did some of the Grenache in these big punches.
So in order to bring complexity to the rosé, we do some of the fermentation in stainless, but the majority of it in small, very neutral old barrels. And then just add another element. We do a handful of barrels in puncheon. So in the puncheon format, there's a little more volume, a little more juice, and then once they're full, it has a really nice lees ratio to kind of build a little bit of richness in the rosé. And these have just started fermenting over the weekend on their own native yeasts. They smell great.
Yes, you can hear them ticking away. Almost everything's native this year, huh?
Yep.
So it's hard to put
light
this on
this
video,
up,
but
see
it's
if you can get it.
bubbling. It's like we're spelunking in a cave in Mexico or something. A little easier if it's full. Well, that's not helping, Brandon.
No, I can see now.
There it is.
Oh, there we go.
Excellent.
Little bubbles.
And it's a great sound, that little bit.
Yeah. Obviously, these berries have plenty of yeast on them when they come in, and there's plenty of yeast floating around in here. So it's a good opportunity for native yeast fermentation.
And this is a little bit of an atypical Grenache cluster. Oftentimes they're a little bigger than this. But this year there is a nice kind of small berry size, which helps. It builds a little more skin contact, so you kind of tend to get a little bit more flavor from that.
Whereas they can sometimes
Yeah.
But again, smaller berries than usual, which it's pretty rare actually, because a lot of things have had big berries this year. But
Well, we like that. I mean, more skin to juice, a little more intensity, both in terms of flavor and maybe a touch more color.
we'll see.
That's not really a goal.
Not much
for
color
rosé.
yet, but that's just a little piece of it. So.